Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Teamworks. I hope you guys enjoyed the self-esteem and healthy relationship phase. It is my absolute favorite, but I have a second favorite, and that's what I'm going to tell you about today. We're going to talk about this today. It's health and wellness. Health and wellness. A lot of times people tell me I have a lot of energy, but I just owe it all to, not genetics, well, that's partially part of it, but I like to exercise. I like to eat right, and I think that's what keeps my energy up. A little coffee doesn't hurt either. But anyway, we're getting ready to go into the health and wellness phase. Now, something to keep in mind as you guys are going to go through this phase. We're working with middle school kids, right? Their hormones are kicking in, they're developing, they're adolescents, they're 11 to 14, and here's when they really start to make those choices, those habits, picking up those habits and those routines that are likely to stay with them for the rest of their lives, right? So this is a good time to kind of jump in and intervene and teach them some healthier habits. Get them to think about their diets, and the kind of physical activity that they incorporate in their lives. So just some food for thought. You know, it's really important at this age because they're really generating new cells. Hopefully we can get them to think about the cell rejuvenation and getting rid of toxins in your body. It's really preventative when it comes to diseases like the heart disease and the diabetes, those ugly diseases. You know, it helps their energy and their alertness, which is great for them while they're in their classrooms, if they're eating right and getting some exercise. And just overall, it affects their well-being. So holistically, connecting that mind, body, and soul. So just make sure, ladies and gentlemen, we don't make it about losing weight. We don't want to talk about losing weight. It's not about losing weight, right? It's more about mental health, physical health, eating healthy, and staying active. Alright, so the benefits, of course, you know, when you take care of yourself, you tend to be happier. When you're getting that physical activity in your life, you have higher endorphins, so it helps with stress or depression. You get less sick. And again, like I said, you prevent disease. So there are a lot of benefits when you take care of yourself. And we want to promote that. We want our kids to start thinking about taking care of themselves. So what's our question of the day? We did a spin on the question of the day. It would have been easy to say, what does being healthy mean to you, right? It would have been easy to say, what does healthy mean to you? And they probably would have said, you know, the normal standards, exercising, eating fruits and vegetables, and so on and so forth. But we thought, let's put a spin on this so that we can address the unhealthy habits, the unhealthy things that maybe we're eating or doing in our lives that actually will affect us in an unhealthy way. So our spin on the question is, what does being unhealthy mean to you? All right, so what does it mean to be unhealthy? And I personally, I answered the question. I said, I think fast foods would be a little unhealthy just because they're processed, high in fat kind of foods. Sugars, which is my weakness, I work on it, but sugars. But keep this in mind, anything in moderation is okay, right? Anything in moderation. So when you guys are going through these activities, let them know it's okay. We can maybe have a little fast food every once in a while, a little piece of cake or chocolate. Fatty foods would be unhealthy, smoking or drinking, excessive drinking. For you adults out there, you know, we can have a cocktail every once in a while, right? Lack of sleep, and so on and so forth. So me personally, those are the things that I would say are unhealthy, all right? So that's your question of the day. Next is my plate relay. Pretty simple. It's a relay race. You'll break up your team into two groups. They'll race back and forth in a relay, all right? So that's it in a nutshell. It's a relay race back and forth. But how do we do the relay? Your kids are going to get a piece of butcher paper. There'll be two pieces of butcher paper, one for each team. You guys will tape it on the same wall, side by side. One end of the room will be all your supplies, your tape, your scissors, and your local grocery ads. Again, local grocery ads. So don't be surprised if you don't see Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. Those establishments really don't exist in our communities. But we have gone out, we've gone to the local markets, we've gotten some ads for them to have this relay race as well for the next activity, all right? One side of the room, you'll have your tape, your scissors, and your local ads, and what the kids are going to do is you're going to call out some food groups. So the food pyramid's been modified, it's been changed, it's now called a plate. So it's broken up into still the same food groups. There's the grains, the fruits, the veggies, and the protein. And then there's the dairy. So you're going to ask your kids to draw a plate with an inner circle divided into 4 parts, all right? So it's important to have those 4 parts. They're going to take this to the wall. You're going to call out certain food categories. Your teams, your two groups will have to decide who's the researcher, who's the clipper, who's the tape person, and then you'll have somebody who's actually the runner, the person that'll run back and forth. So for example, you might call out fruits. And so they're there in their corners, you know, cutting, looking through the ads, they're feverishly looking through the ads and they go, oh, I found a fruit. They're going to cut it out. They'll give it to the next person who will put the tape on it, and then the runner will go grab it. So let's say I'm a runner here. The runner will go grab it, run back, and they'll attach it. So here, for example, let's say I ran back and forth twice. I had cherries and oranges. So as you're calling out every category, you might give them 1 or 2 minutes. The team with the most items in that category wins. Pretty simple, right? So you might have a team who had 3, and then this team had 6, and of course the winner is the team that had the 6. So you'll call out each category for about 2 minutes, run back and forth. The kids love this one. And guess what? It's very physical. So already you got the kids up and running and moving back and forth. So they're getting a little exercise in this activity. All right, your next activity, what's on my plate? Again, the spin on what used to be the food pyramid. Food pyramid's old school. It's now called the plate. So choosemyplate.gov is where we got this handout. If you guys want to go on choosemyplate.gov just to learn a little more before you come out in the field. But it's really about the plate and the different portions. And you'll see the portions are actually distributed a little differently. They're a little uneven. But it's really about talking about a healthy diet and the different kind of portions we should have. So, fruits and vegetables should be at least half of what you eat a day. Grains are a quarter, proteins are a quarter, and just how important dairy is to your teeth and bones and growing up, which is really important for middle schoolers. They're growing up, they're moving into their teenage and adult years. All right, so that's it. You'll get a handout. There'll be several handouts with what's on my plate, with exactly what I have illustrated here. And this one's, again, using your local ads. And it's about budgeting. So we're really trying to teach the kids how can they eat healthier on a budget. Again, being realistic about the population that we serve. Some of them are on restricted budgets or whatnot. So we really will want to get them to think about how can I eat healthier, not go to a fast food restaurant, but maybe go to a grocery store, spend little money and get a healthy meal. So your handout, just like it is here, I'll come a little closer, see the little handout there. It looks just like my picture here. It's broken up into 4 columns. There's a scenario column, there's an ingredients column, a cost column, and a food column. So again, the kids will have their ads, they'll have a calculator, and they'll go through and they'll try to meet the goal of that scenario. So this scenario goal is a dinner for 2, a healthy dinner for 2 under $15, all right? So they'll read that in the first column. Now it's their choice to go through the ads and find a healthy meal. So let's say I went through the ads, I did whole wheat spaghetti to stay away from the flour, spaghetti, and then ground turkeys because it's leaner. The cost for the whole wheat spaghetti is $1.25. The ground turkey is $3.99. And then the whole wheat is in the grain category. And of course the ground turkey is in the protein category. And I would keep building it until I got to $15. All right? So the first team to get to the $15, and it all makes sense and it's logical, they'll win that round. All right, that's it pretty simply. So don't forget, what we're really trying to do today or for the next couple of sessions is promote a healthy diet, getting some exercise so that the kids live happier, healthier, more productive lives. Because when you feel good about yourself, it really affects everything else that you do in your life. So that's what you're getting ready to embark on, health and wellness. Enjoy it. Have fun.